Gibbo presents.
It's Gibbo, and right now I'm joined by Alex from Ma Gash, who a matter of minutes ago defeated Tech9 at Who Are the Real Sound Killer in Queens, New York. Alex, first things first, thank you for doing this interview without getting any sleep. Are you running on adrenaline at the moment?
I'm not really running on adrenaline. I'm running on Henny. That's my thing. But big up yourself, Gibbo. It's a pleasure to do this still.
I think that Henny is certainly deserved. Describe your emotions for me right now. How satisfying was it to defeat Tech9 in their hometown?
It feels great, man. It feels great. Honestly, we put a lot of work into this clash, and it was crazy down there. I mean, we didn't feel comfortable about the win throughout the whole clash. So the emotions were up and down, and the love that New York showed us towards the end was just amazing. So right now I feel blessed. Real talk.
What was the schedule format for the clash? How many rounds were there supposed to be, and what length were those rounds supposed to be?
Okay, so originally the clash was supposed to start at 12. And it was supposed to be a 30-minute intro round, not judged by the crowd, just an intro round. In principle, I think no MC. And then the official rounds were the first round 30 minutes, second round 20 minutes, third round 15. I think the fourth round 10 minutes. That was the official schedule.
What was your game plan coming into the clash, and did you actually stick to it?
Yeah, I think we stick pretty much to the plan. There was some things that we wanted to put out there, some arguments that we wanted to make, and so we did pretty much what we had planned to do. Tech9 burned out a lot of our songs. Like, they played their intro round, and they just burned out songs. And I guess that was their strategy coming into this clash. They were probably thinking that we didn't have enough tunes to go through the night, and so their first round, it really seemed like they listened to our last three audios and they were burning all the biggest songs they heard on it. That being said, we still had our main, the main skeletons of what we wanted to do throughout the sets, and we just deal with it and delivered. And that was it, pretty much.
So had you planned for them coming with this tactic? Did you have a plan B to go to?
Not really a plan B. I mean, the way I usually think about clashes is you have a plan A, and then you know how you can deviate from your plan and, kind of freestyle. I mean, the way I really like to select songs depending on what they're gonna say, draw for this song or that song. So we have a lot of what I would call argument songs, and so if we need to go draw for them, we will do that. But we didn't. It's not really like we had plan A, plan B, plan C, and we just went for one of them. We had our main goal, and we kind of stuck to that with like adapting here and there.
When you were playing this clash out in your heads in the days and weeks leading up to it, did you see yourself winning in such dominating fashion, or did you think the clash would be more closely contested?
All right. So if you hear the song demo when we're playing at a final round, yes, I had planned to lock them off. I mean, of course, you can't just plan to lock them off and then lose 3 rounds and try to do it. But we definitely had a plan that if Tech9 was going to flop, which they end up doing for the final rounds, we were going to lock them off, and that's what we did.
So it was about coming into New York and making a real statement.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, what we really wanted to do is we just came and played our style. We didn't try to adapt to New York too much and like go through the Biltmore songs. And we have a lot more Biltmore songs than what we played. We just wanted to like really show New York what Ma Gash was all about. It wasn't really like making a statement. We went there to win, but we wanted to win by playing the way we play. And so we played our artists throughout the night, and it worked.
Can you assess Ace and Montana's performance for me? Where do you think things went wrong for them?
I don't. Okay, I think their plan was to burn out our songs. And to be honest, I think they did it pretty well. But it kind of seemed like after that part, it kind of seemed like part one for them was burning out our songs. And they did it, and it worked. They burned out a lot of our songs. But it seemed like after that, they lacked some kind of substance in their rounds. Like, what were they trying? I didn't know what they were trying to do, really. So after those sort of first two rounds, they kind of flopped round three and four. So their overall performance, they had their moments. They definitely had their moments, but their overall performance, especially I would say in terms of selection, was not that great.
What do you think this win does for Ma Gash as a sound? Do you think people will give you more credit for your victory over LP now?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the same bullshit that was talked after the LP clash is being talked right now on SCF, and people are trying to discredit the win and discredit the lock off. I guess it will. Yeah, I guess it will give it a little more credit, but uh, I'm just gonna say the same thing for the LP clash. Anybody that was there knows for a fact, 100%, it was a clear, crystal clear lock off. So with a dance like this, with a live stream, I think a lot of people just saw it live. I mean, there was no doubt. Tell you the truth, at the end of the clash, I didn't do anything. It's the crowd that rushed me and gave me the trophy. So yeah, I think it'll give a little more credit. I mean, if anybody still thinks that we didn't lock off LP in Trinidad, they're free to believe that. Everybody can't just believe what they want to believe. But same thing happened in Trinidad, same thing happened tonight. It was a crystal clear lock off.
I know you're based in Montreal, but Ma Gash is a Swiss sound. Do you
Hmm.
think you're Europe's number one at the moment?
Um, no, I don't think there really is a clear Europe number one sound right now. There's a lot of sounds that are doing good. I think to really make that claim, there would need to be a clash of all the sounds that are doing good together, and and that would define it. A real king of Europe.
If you defeat Supersonic at Keep It Real Jam in August, you still don't think you'd have claim to the title of Europe's number one sound?
Um, I guess so. They call themselves the king of Europe, so I guess if me kill them, that would make us the king of Europe. But I think there's other sounds that we would have to kill I mean, I don't know. I just don't like labeling myself as the king of Europe. If Europe respects Ma Gash and appreciates the work that we're doing and the work that we're putting into this business, I feel very happy and very blessed. But I don't really like to overhype myself and give myself some kind of name or title. If you put up a clash and you put all the big sounds of Europe and win it, then okay, it's a different story. But you see, there's certain sounds that we haven't clashed, and until we kill them, I think we still need to kill them to really claim the number one spot.
When I spoke to Mattia after his victory at Warner Easts, I can tell you're smiling, so you're guessing what I'm going to ask
Yeah,
you. He said he wasn't interested in another clash with you as he defeated you in the past. Do you think this victory will make him change his mind?
I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm not particularly interested in clashing Mattia either. I think Mattia has proven that he can clash good in Europe, and I think now that Mattia needs to prove that he can do good around the world too. So I'm not in any particular rush to go clash Mattia. You have to know also that the clash that he beat us, there's no doubt he won the clash in Italy. But it was the first clash for our other MC on the sound, Kiladu, that did a good job, but of course didn't have Mattia's experience. So I mean, yeah, I'm not particularly looking for that clash, but if it comes my way, I'm definitely not going to turn it down.
Other than the upcoming clash with Supersonic at Keep It Real Jam, have you got any others on the agenda?
There's nothing confirmed as of right now, like sealed. And I mean, I don't like putting a clash out there if the contract hasn't been signed and everything. So there's a couple of things that happen, and people are reaching out to us like as of right now, like from we were in the venue, people were already reaching out to us. So I'm sure more things are gonna drop soon. But as soon as it confirmed, I'll let you know.
Make sure you do. Just before I let you go, Alex, would you like to send a message out to your fans in Europe, Canada, America, all around the world who were watching on the stream and have been supporting Ma Gash over the years?
Yeah, I would like to say a very big respect to everybody that has been supporting us all over the world. Thank you very, very much from the deepest part of my heart. And a special big up to the people in New York because they could have just biased us out of the clash, but it was a fair crowd and they showed us a lot of love tonight. And I want to big up the whole of them for that still. Yeah, big up all of our fans worldwide.
Thanks a lot, Alex. I'm sure some sleep is due, and I know you've got a flight to catch to
Yes.
Switzerland later. So thanks a lot for your time. I'll let you go.
All right. Gibbo, don't say a word. Continue the good work. I really like your interviews. I like how you like to talk about the business and make everybody say what they want to say. So big up yourself, continue the good work, and it was a real pleasure talking to you.
Gibbo. 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 Gibbo.